I almost did the just pushing the button and taking a picture thing again. But now it's making a video. Right?
Yeah. Correct. You see the blinking?
Yeah. Alright, here's our warm-up hill. Every step, take a nice step, leave your foot on the ground, push the heel down. As you push through, stretch out the hip flexor, tighten the glute. Start the breathing. Visualize the breathing using the abdominal. Same muscles that when somebody punches you in the stomach. Those muscles. Now then teach your body how to use them in a wave fashion. Think of the lungs, the lower lungs, like a bag. As you draw the air in, the bag fills from the top all the way into the lower, and the lower fills up. As you exhale, the wave pushes the air out of the lower lungs like a bag, emptying the bottom part of the bag and then pushing it out the top. So like a wave, our abdominal hara type muscles here. You're inhaling, exhaling. Every time like a smooth wave, like the ocean coming in, coming out, in and out. Last day of your 2-week adventure fitness retreat. Last run. It's a beautiful day today.
Surpassed my goal.
You broke your goal? Well, tell us about that, Mo.
Came in at 171.4 with a goal of getting to 161.4. Got up this morning after treating myself to nice pizza yesterday for dinner. I ended up with a weight this morning of 160.2, which means I lost over 10 pounds. And while building muscle and changing body composition, the actual fat loss is probably greater than the 10 pounds, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Especially considering all the little muscles we're building up in the legs each day. Great work, great dedication. And that's the beauty of doing this as a retreat. Every day, every hour is doing something to help us on this goal, to get us in shape and athletic.
Had I done this,
building the breathing.
Had I done this back in Dallas with you, I don't think I would have met this rest of the target.
All right, let's get a little bit serious here. Let's bounce off the toes, feel the glute fire each time. Start chugging up this hill. Let's get the breathing regulated. See if you can do 2 steps inhale, 2 step exhale. Try to start, we're gonna wake those muscles of breathing up. So do that. So 2 inhales sharp, like you're trying to sniff. Like you're trying to sniff something. There's the castle. That's where we're going.
It's a good way of showing how steep the incline is.
Let's open up the legs, go into a run. Take them to their full range. Push away off the toe. Push off that toe every step. All right, it's time to start working on the downhill. It all starts with that toe landing, the toe finding the soft, the nice solid ground. The toe finds the ground, softly lands. The arch of the foot is your first shock absorber spring, and then it flows up into the calf. From the calf, it flows up into the quad, then back into the hamstring. And finally, every step should be a little firing of the glute. So you keep these big muscles supporting the little chain of muscles so we don't injure anything. Keep everything running smooth. So that shock, this going downhill shock, you land softly on the toe, absorb it with the arch of your foot, then the calf, then the quad, then the hamstring, then the glutes, and finally into the big motor, your hara, your core, your lower abdomen. So you pull your ribs down into your pelvis, shorten that distance like a hollow body. That way every step there's a little shock absorption. All right, getting ready to go up the hill. Let's find a nice pattern. Get ourselves in a perfect running mechanical condition here. Off the toe, every bounce like you're a boxer jumping rope, monitoring your breathing. Your mind is nothing else. Breathing and proper form. As we start up this hill, make sure that you keep the proper form all the time. Head up tall, like you're in Zazen. Deep breathing. Landing on the toe, bouncing off. If it gets hard, we just slow it down to very tiny steps. Let's go. Push it up a little bit. We're working on always keeping the proper breathing for the movement. Keeping the form right. Breathing. Bouncing off the toe. Let's make it all the way to the turn today. Let's make it all the way to the turn. Set that into your mind. You'll be able to make it. You've got the breathing and the mechanics smoothed out now. When things get tough, we just slow it down. When things get tough and you feel like stopping, don't stop. Keep the exact same mechanics. Just slow it way down into little tiny steps. So you're just jumping rope. Here we are. Just jumping rope. I'm going to take a video of our footwork here. Nice and steady. Keep it going. Keep that breath. Head up tall. Make a little monitor of your body. Hang in there. Keep it going. On the toes. On the toes. On the toes. Bounce off. Alright, settle into a nice strong step. It's like coming off from a sprint and going right into lunges. I'm going to show you guys the view of the ocean out there. Alright, so now you're putting your body into feel that straightness from your spine, from your tailbone, all the way up, out the top of your head, like you're holding up the sky. Let's see how that looks. Pushing off the toad. That's it. Perfect breathing. Keep that. Maintain that all the way up. Hear how you're breathing with intention. You're leading the exercise. You're leading the movement with the breathing. The breathing is intentional, not consequential. Consequential breathing is like you're exhausted, your body starts falling apart, your posture goes to hell, your mouth breathing. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for intentional breathing. So we're leading the exercise. We're breathing as strength. Not breathing because we're exhausted. We're not breathing hard because we're panting like a dog. We're breathing hard because we know our body needs that extra oxygen. Our body has to work like bellows, pulling the air in, pushing the air out, pulling the air in, pushing the air out. One breath, one step. It's hard to find a grade this steep for this long. The video it doesn't quite do it justice, but you can look out here and see a little bit where we ran up already. Nice breathing, Mo. Keep it going. Nice. One step, one breath. Bringing that heart rate up there and just letting it cruise. Setting the cruise control. Let's just let the body purr. Mental toughness training. All that means is that the general is stronger than the army. The mind is the general, the body's the army. How many times in history has there been, just seemed like a battle failed, the army falling apart. But because of the leadership of one man, can bring the whole army around and change everything. That's what mental toughness training is. You make your mind strong so that when your body starts sending messages like these fear messages like warning, 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 we're not getting enough oxygen, we're going to start being sloppy on our job because we're not getting enough oxygen and we're suffering. The mind is strong enough to say, you're fine. Run an analyst of your body all the way from the head, all the way down the feet. Nothing's wrong. The general says, nothing's wrong. We're fine. Get rid of that fear and breathe. Get rid of that fear. Keep your head up. Don't let the head drop. Keep the proper posture. We get injured when we get fatigued and our mental toughness lags because then we are sloppy in what we do. If we're doing the right thing with our body and the proper movement timed with breathing and everything else, it's strong and confident. You feel that. You feel the strength in the muscles. When you get too fatigued and the breathing is off, we've all seen fighters get to that point. Everything gets sloppy. We've all seen ourselves get that way. Things get sloppy. So this is building that connection between the mind, body, breathing into a smooth chain. Rambo. Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Out here, the area you've been training in, Flamingo, beautiful. We were swimming over there yesterday. Good breathing, Mo. Keep it up. Now you're back in. Your breathing is regulated. Everything's calmed down. Let's do one power breathing session to supercharge ourselves up. So we're going to do bellows breathing for about 10-20 reps, pulling the air in and out real fast, strengthening those muscles, over oxygenating. And then we're going to take a regular deep breath, and then we're going to take a deep breath and hold it to open up those oxygen receptors in the blood, like make them starve where they're hungry, so that when you do take a deep breath, they're going to absorb the oxygen faster. So let's go to the bellows breathing. And take a deep breath and hold it. Nice deep breaths. Push down with the toe. Every step here we're taking, it's like a little mini lunge. Little mini lunge. We step, drive the heel down until we feel the glute fire. Head and posture up like you're doing walking lunges with 2 kettlebells. Just little mini ones. Breathe, step. Nice, Mo. Hands up. Bring the blood, flow it down to your body. Just tighten the shoulders. All right, should we head down? Should we turn the shock absorbers on and ride this roller coaster all the way down?
Yeah.
With control. All right, bouncing off the toe. Again, our toe lands to find a nice solid surface to step on. Sometimes out here you're almost running on marbles. These little gravel will slip right out. So you have to land soft like a tiger or a cat sneaking up on a prey. Landing soft like you're trying to run without any noise. Landing on the toe, the heel not even hardly touching on here. Landing on the toe, calf strong, into the quad, hamstring, glute, whole strong chain. And ultimately it's running right down into the hara, pulling the ribs into the pelvis. Every step is an inhale, exhale, absorbing the shock. Or it can be, you can have multiple steps inhale, multiple steps exhale. Find your own timing. Let's take our progress check here. Picture up here on the left, Mo, and then we will turn the pace up and cruise on.
Whereabouts here?
Right, a little more. Right there. Progress check.
Awesome.
Great. Right at 20 minutes right now, so I'm gonna let you. I want you to keep breathing properly. Keep those glutes firing. Keep the core tight. Think of this as a core exercise, and let's roll. You lead the way. I'll let you set the pace. I'll hang with you.
Rambo.
Rambo. Feel those big muscle groups absorbing every shock. Like you're landing on strong limbs. Every step is a strong limb. Trying to visualize leaning back into it like you're doing a dragon flag. Hold this for a second so I can explain the movement. You're leaning back. Toe landing, calf, quad, hamstring, glute. Core tight. Ribs pulled into the pelvis.
Hey, how's it going on?
What's up? Okay, as I was saying, leaning back on this strong, almost like a Russian twist with a kettlebell, or a dragon flag, or a hollow body in gymnastics, or a boxer here, bouncing and rolling, throwing hooks. Up against it. So every step, you're getting like a little sit-up. See, with my foot, my hands.